What's good, brethren? Yes. Man, out here taking another strilly stroll. You know, I was thinking about this for a minute. How that women without no instructions is definitely headed for self-destruction. And I'm looking at she is an agent of her own destruction. She's an agent of the chaos that she wants in her life. So I'm looking at a lot of these videos, well, a few of them, with these women. Some of them single mothers, and some of them past the wall. And just looking at the whole movement of women, quote, quote, women against feminism, quote, quote, okay, yeah, sure. And I was thinking about, I want my soft girl life. See, women want certain attributes of feminism. Here we go. Feminism is basically harlotry and sexual liberation. That's essentially what it is. It's it's basically matriarchal, and it's about women ruling and men being subject to the women. It's about the perversion of the way. And the way things, how they supposed to go is a patriarchy. The man at the top, the woman following authority, the father giving his daughter over to a man, and the man having I was reading about Father Abraham in the book of Jasher, and how it's a long book, man. But I ain't read that in a minute. But you watch the patriarchal order, and Abraham had this many sons. Everybody showed respect to the old man. The old man all got maximum respect. But you know what? It was a case where Ishmael, his wife, disrespected Abraham. And this is Abraham, the friend of God, bro. You understand me? So, what did Abraham, she didn't even acknowledge this old man. He about 90 years old at that point. I forgot how old he was. But she ain't showing no respect. She was cussing out the kids. So Abraham told his son, because his son wasn't there, give him a message to get rid of that broad. See, in a patriarchal construct, a real one, women is not on this high level that they is here in America. Where this woman got high body count, multiple kids or some kind of mix thereof, and talking about making demands. Making demands, bro. Making demands as a high body count woman and or a single mother chick with a high body count. Making demands, bro. And making demands that this dude makes 6 figures. He gotta be 6 feet tall. He gotta have a 6-inch wiener. Making all these demands, like in a patriarchal construct, her level, the women are judged predicated upon what they bring to the table. In a real patriarchal construct, pass around chicks, like here in America, is not the norm, bro. So when you read and you understand how stuff's supposed to be, man, and then you see how this bull crap is, you get pissed off, man. Like, this is trash, What we see here is just a bunch of it's a whorehouse, it's a harlot construct, and it can't last. It's an abominable thing to have a woman with multiple kids by multiple dudes bringing up seed by the next dude. That's actually an abomination. That's actually a high-level sin. But in America, that's commonplace. In America, the Rainbow Coalition is commonplace. In America, not knowing who the freaking father is commonplace. So, just seeing how the patriarchal construct is supposed to be, and the man's supposed to be in a power position, is order. then everything is just in order, man. It's proper. This right here where the woman is making all the decisions and telling the dude what to do, and you got a bunch of simp dudes sniffing up behind them like a dog in heat, sniffing and jogging behind these females, simping. Man, this is beyond trash. So, in this construct, female nature is allowed to nakedly manifest itself. It's allowed to, without restraint, butt nakedly, I don't know if that's a word, butt nakedly manifest itself fully. No restraint. I mean, you got chicks walking around here in tight, whole clothes, yoga panties, and yoga shorts. It's like literally, it's like, man, it's just, America's a place of harlotry, bro. You know what I mean? You got women out here with double and triple digit body counts. So I was thinking about this. She's an agent of her own chaos. So I'm watching these women regretting feminism. It's hard out here for a single mother. Who the hell told you to be a single mother? Keep your legs closed and your mouth shut and your heart open. You know what I mean? But see, in this construct, nothing is required of this woman. So the process is always the same. She's an agent of her own chaos. She's going to gravitate towards evil. So here we go. We already know the story. Women like bad boys. So they spend their teens and 20s getting ran through by the community, whether it be brads or whether it be pookies. And they give their best, tenderest, tightest bodies to the world and the communities. And then they have a couple, 3-4 kids by Chad and Pookie. And then now they on here. That's one dynamic where they never got married. The other dynamic, you got the woman in a second dynamic, which is she just been out here as a community, porta potty. Everybody getting the use, take their turn, and relieving themselves. And so she'll, either way, she basically, whether she was married first or she took the route of never getting married and just had random kids by random dudes, like in our community, so-called community. The point is, the result is the same. Kids by other dudes, and or emotional trauma and baggage by other dudes. She 25, and she got at least a 25 body count. See, in a patriarchal construct, everybody know that's, you did have loose women, of course, but if a dude take her on, her maximum lane would be concubine. You know what I mean? If anybody was to take her on and be like, all right, I'm going to take her, but I'm going to have my other wives too. She was a concubine. Make an honest woman out of her. But the thing is, dudes out here nowadays is simping, dying over concubines. Chicks that status is concubinus maximus. Her maximum lane is concubine. As dudes is wifing that up. See, the thing is, when the mind state of a female, she can't respect a man who take her seriously when she ain't even taking herself seriously. Woman that done gave up her beauty and prized possession, which is her sexuality, and gave that up to the community, she not taking herself seriously. A woman that take herself seriously is keeping herself for her husband, future husband, and not gonna be, she's not gonna be ran through. But see, in American culture, it's promoted that a woman go out here and quote sow her wild oats and find out what she like. And it's older women polluting the younger women and turning and pimping them out to the whoredom. Always talking about some pimp. Biggest pimp is her mama and the women in her community co-signing her and telling her it's okay to have, girl trips. It's okay to have, try out different dudes to see what you like. And it's all of a wicked kind of conglomerate of 304s. And the mental damage that's done, the physical damage, if she have a kid, the physical damage is that she had a sagging belly, what they say, ground beef belly, the sagging, sagging jugs, and her body ain't never gonna be the same as it was. So, and what she did is gave that up, she offered that up to the community. And then when it's all said and done, now she like, now that's the route where she, just been out here in these streets. But then you got the other route where she was married and she want to get to them streets later. You know what I mean? So she was like, "Oh, it's all pimping. They pimp to the women that you don't need to get married later, because it's always a security dude there later to come take her in." And that's what they banking on, is they banking on a simp dynamic, a simp economy where she could plug into that later, you know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. That's the problem with America, is it just it's a simp production line, manufacturing simps and loose women. I just saw, I think she's a working girl that just passed me by. So that's what America produces. And so women can usually just sit at ease knowing that at the end of her, that's what they call, see, they have these other co-signing 304s talking about, oh, she just need to go through her quote, quote, bad boy stage. And all these bad boys and a-holes, you know what I mean? She got to get that out of her system. And the truth and the reality is that you got 50 and 60-year-old women who never get it out of their system. They just tired because they can't compete no more. Or they like, you know what? The emotional damage, the physical damage going on, the physical damage going on, and, the emotional trauma. I thought that I love Pookie. Or I thought Chad, I love Chad. You know what I mean? This is what she said. I want to give me another little dog with a neat Napoleon complex. These two little dogs. Aggressive. Like they gonna do something. You know what I mean? But them little ankle biters, man, they be trying to get you up out of there. They just don't got they got the tenacity. They just don't got the strength. But I got distracted by cute little dogs. Like they just got a haircut too. But yeah, she's an agent of her own chaos and destruction. She decimated her life, get ran through, or she a married chick, throw her marriage away, and then years later complain after he done moved on with a tighter, younger woman than she was. Now she's sitting back regretting. See, the grass always seemed greener on the other side, man. But for the woman, the streets is not. See, the streets is not good for the woman. You know what I mean? It allowed her to live out her sexual fantasies, and just sexual liberation destroys women, bro. You know what I mean? So when you think about sexual liberation, it put all the choice in the woman's hands. She can choose to stay with her husband and be a virgin until she get married, or she can choose to be out here in these here streets. You know what I mean? And give it up to the community, and then later on, clean the semen out of her, hair or whatever, and find a simp to come along at the end of the rainbow. See, that's why MGTOW, or I probably shouldn't have said it, but that's why these kind of movements were male awareness movements and passport bros kind of movements where men are now, I don't fully understand, but I ain't gonna mention that, but you got a whole bunch of different movements where men is like, I'm tired of this sexual liberation stuff. So for feminists, I'm tired of women having all the leverage. All they do is go out here, defile themselves, give their body up to the community, and it's the same pattern, Get their body up to the community, you know what I mean? Get beat through, ran through. If she married, now she give up her marriage. And then talking about where all the good men at. You divorced this dude. You know what I mean? And so women really, they taste really don't change when it come to men. They taste, like they say, they taste don't really change when it come to men. They taste change so far as lifestyle. But see, that's what I said. The whole leading with your wallet thing will get you laid, but, you know what I mean? Because it's pay for play. But if the woman don't like you, you don't have no power or leverage because, you just leading with the wallet. It's she like what she like. It's not going to change based on her getting older. You know what I mean? For the most part, she always going to like the Chaz and the Pookies. She always going to like somebody that go upside her head. It's what she likes, bro. Yeah, man. She just like, oh, shoot, I'm getting old. I'm 29. I'm 30. Now it's time to find one of these suckers, these Russell Wilsons, and help me fix my life and pay all my bills. And then she can act good now. See, that's only a sucker would take a deal like that, man. There's no benefit to that, But see, it's like this. So when she out here young, she wanted the Chaz, the Pookies. It's all the same pattern. But I'm enjoying seeing these women regretting their decisions and being, but anyway, regretting their decisions. Cat ladies, hold on. See, the reality is that for the most part, also I've been noticing on these panels, you'll have, like I've been watching these like panels where they be interviewing chicks and all that, and it's like these women's worldview is based on the bubble that they kind of exist in, deal in, and for example, they be like in the black community, they say, oh, black men don't take care of their kids, or black men on a down low, or black men this and that. And it's based on a worldview. And the other, like when they ask these chicks on these panels, what should a man make? And they talking about, oh, he should make easily, anybody, he should make at least $100,000. Yeah, of course. Because that's, if she, that's her realm that she live in. But a lot of women want the top, 80-20 rule, right? How they, looks and money, and height, So they want, in they realm that they live in they bubble, that's the truth for them. See what I mean? So as they perceive the world to be, that's their worldview. Their worldview is, like say in the black community, they only deal primarily with the drug dealers and the thugs. That's what they want, right? And so they complain about black men. They don't take care of their kids. They don't do this. That's the specific circle of dudes you deal with consistently. That's those dudes. As Chris Rock said, you got niggas and you got, what would he say? You got niggas and you got black people. I say you got ninjas and you got brothers. You got pookies and you got brothers. And brothers is not really in the sight of the BAW. You know what I mean? Until later on they come, Russell Wilson. Got to find some sucker simp to pay these bills and flip the switch, and now I want to be in my soft girl era. Because a lot of these women, they start, I don't want to be... And let me get back to my point, too. A lot of these women be talking about, I'm done with feminism. Who told us about this feminism stuff? Now they want to artificially distance themselves from feminism. But see, they want to get rid of certain attributes of feminism. The main attribute is working. You know what I mean? But feminism is a matriarchal. It's about whoredom. It's about her doing whatever the heck she want to do, unchecked and unchained. She can't just, not with brothers like us. She can't just unplug and, okay, now I'm a good woman. Okay, now I'm done with feminism. The feminism is all encompassing. It ain't just no working attribute of it. She want to do the buffet line thing. Pick and choose which attributes of feminism she don't want to deal with no more. I don't want to work. I don't want to. It's so hard being a woman and a single mom and working. Who told us we had to do? I'd rather be in my soft girl era. So she went through getting ran through and grouped and ghetto gagged era and hot girl summer era, traveling around the world, Dubai era. And now she used goods with dozens of bodies, dozens of men in trauma and inability to pair, bond, and link in and connect up with her. That's all gone. Now she in the streets. She a 304 now. As prostitutes don't have a good ability to link in and connect with because they see a woman that's in a game. It's nothing to her to have sex. It's just, she's a shell, man. She's a painted grave, bro. It's like for the dude, the tricks and the simps that, like, I'm talking about a pro. You know what I mean? She look at it like, okay, whatever, you pay for, $50, $100 for this date. And to this dude, he's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. But to her, it's just like, okay, it's a job. And she don't have she's a cold, kind of emotionless. It's just a transaction, you know what I mean? And so that's the professional street walking and stripper chick. To the guy, it's like, oh my God, it's the best thing in the world. But for the woman, it's like, okay, he's just another client. I got a trick, I got to turn. And so that's the same thing with your regular woman with a high body count, 10, 20, 30, 40, 120 body count. She look at these dudes, she look at men and just, okay, it's another transaction. Oh, okay, some attention and some money. She just not doing the same thing. She doing the same thing as a streetwalker. She just ain't doing it as often. She doing the same thing as a streetwalker. She just ain't doing it as often. A woman on the streets, might have, 15 or 20 clients, maybe more, per night. So she might have 20 in her whole life, the other chick. But she still, it's the same thing. She just doing the same thing, but less work, less times. So the point is that she has lost her ability to link and connect with men because both the streetwalker and your typical yoga shorts, yoga bra wearing 304 typical American woman are both prostitutes. And that's what a feminist is. So these women want to get rid of certain attributes of feminism. Certain attributes like working, because she want to sit back and have Russell Wilson, simp dude, pay the bills. But the reality is that she don't respect Russell Wilson because she been out here in these here streets since she, been in her teens or whatever, turning tricks and just enjoying sexual freedom. And so maybe, she can't respect the dude at the end of the rainbow. Sure, she'll link in with him, let him pay her bills, let him save her like Olive Oil and Popeye, but she cannot respect him because in her mind, this dude is dumb enough. She don't respect dumb men, simps. So she look at him and despises him. Because as I said, he looks at her like, oh man, this is the prize. Oh yeah. But she looks at him like, man, he's a dumb trick. But I'll take that money though in that soft girl life. I will take that. What's that one doctor, man? I keep forgetting his name, man. Dang. But yeah, he married a 50-year-old single mother. It's like, man, you a doctor, bro. Get an 18-year-old man. Simps, man. So that's what is promised to these women, the retirement plan. That's why Passport Bros and other movements and MGTOW, women hate those kind of movements because they're like, oh, shoot, the backup plan, the insurance policy is leaving the country. They don't even want that mentality to be spread, or men going their own way. Oh, you must be gay. Oh, you an incel. Oh, you can't get no women. So they want to shame you back to dealing with them. It's all about shaming men back to this ludicrous, nearly disintegrated market. You know what I mean? Oh, you got to find the right one. Yeah, you find the right one. What guarantees that she ain't going to leave and take half and take your kid? Have your kids call somebody else daddy? What guarantees you got? It's a matriarchy. In a patriarchal construct, the guarantees is, there's a lot of guarantees. She'll be socially shamed. Guarantee number 2, she ain't going to get no parting gifts of 50% of everything you ever earned. You know what I mean? The other guarantee is that, something might happen to her. So, you got guarantees in the patriarchy. Then the other main guarantee is that she's been raised to be in a patriarchal construct. She's been raised to be an actual wife. Many, many guarantees. Now, people make their own decisions, even in a patriarchy. A woman could still be an adulteress 304. Of course. I'm just saying it's not the norm in a patriarchal construct. So these women went around, and so, when they say, oh, they worldview, like some of these chicks that be on yachts and they only deal with the top 20%, dudes' income and all of this. And so they was like, oh yeah, sure. Like some of these chicks you watch on podcasts, oh, you got to make at least $100,000. And so that's like easy to make real quick. Like being a good looking chick, like you born that way or you're not, right? And all you gotta do is just not get fat. And some simp here in America will take you on and shower you with gifts and money. Like being a good looking chick is not different. Like you don't have to do nothing, right? But earning all this kind of money and all that stuff and high status, that got to be acquired. You know what I mean? Now that's the what she have for dudes that she really don't like. But dudes that she do like, she give it up for free and be paying their bills. This dude could be broke. This dude have no job. She still will give the same body, a tighter, younger, fresher version of it when she was younger. Give that to the streets, to Chad, to Pookie, or just some dude she like. She giving her best, tightest body, her most prized possession, to them that are streets. Now she wounded with all his emotional baggage, physical baggage, child baggage, or whatever combination thereof. And then now she, want the cleanup dude to come along. So I'm just sitting back watching the chaos, man. I'm watching these females who have decimated, also, the marriages, they destroyed their lives. And now the dude done moved on. I got anxiety and my husband to take me back, And then the chick talking about, she don't want to get back on him, but it really, really irks her. And that's something, see, that really irks her when her husband done moved on. She said that, I don't know, it just hurts me. I don't want him back, but see, she's supposed to have left her husband as a charred, burnt, smoking ashes and husk on the side of the road. When a woman leave, she trying to decimate this dude, decimate his reputation, decimate him financially, stress him the heck out. And he's supposed to be where nobody, he's like, she want to destroy this dude where nobody want to deal with this dude. And he'll never return to, functionality, And so now he done moved on with a younger woman. See, when a woman leave, her goal is to destroy the man. and play victim because she can't just leave and say she want to be in the streets. Nah. She got to give, oh, he was an alcoholic. Oh, he was abusive. Oh, he cheated on me. Oh, I don't know, he did this. He punched me down. He threw me down the stairs. Women always got to do the whole okey doke, victim stuff. Destroys reputation, even among his friends. Now his friends are turned against him. Now they are her friends. You know what I mean? And then after his reputation, physical health, links and connections are maybe decimated, and she plays victim, then she can go on with her life. And he's ruined without social network anymore. You know what I mean? And, her goal is to leave this dude a burnt husk. You know what I mean? So after she done left and the divorces occurred, and now she see on social media or whatever, and hear through the grapevine or through his children that he has a new girlfriend, a wife. You know what I mean? What? Who? What? Huh? She's 20. What? What? Huh? And his ex-wife is 35. How did he move on so fast? That to me is that's an indicator to me. Like, all right, that's the main thing that make her itch. She want to leave the dude broken and destroyed, or maybe even on suicide watch after taking 50% of everything he ever earned, taking his kids, being difficult to deal with, stopping for seeing his kids easy. You know what I mean? Child support, alimony. And destroy this dude and have some other dude around his children. All that is built to break this dude, break the husband. You know what I mean? And it had this dude move on. You know what I mean? It's like, wow. You know what I mean? She is like, wow, this dude, I can't believe, what? No, what? I put the down, I pressed the chaos button. What, why? How's he still stand? A 20-year-old, what? And you know what I mean? So, anyways, but I'm enjoying seeing the collapse of these females, cat ladies, and women up here stuttering. What? 20 years old, stuttering and, having a emotional and mental breakdown because their ex done moved on with a tighter, better looking chick. What? What's the dude? These chicks be sound like record dudes. I forgot. They play the records. I forgot what not beatboxer, but the dudes that do the record spinners. You know what I mean? DJs and stuff. And she be like, "What? What? He moved. He moved on. What? What?" I like to hear the confusion and the desperation in these women's voices. You know what I mean? "Oh, I don't want to be a single. It's so hard for a single mom." Who told you to be a single mom? Keep your leg. Why did you stay with a guy? Well, he's a loser. Why did you choose a loser? Out of all the regular dudes and brothers you could have chosen, or regular men, you chose to see. This is my main thing, man. In the matriarchal construct, the father ain't choosing the husband for these women. These women are out here. This is what I say. The old saying, a woman who ain't got no instructions is headed for self-destruction. She go out here. She chooses what she wants. Like I said, women do not, they taste in men primarily don't change. She like the thug. She like the pookie, the biker, the whatever, the D-boy. You know what I mean? She like what she like. You know what I mean? Dude with a gold grill and French fry braids and tattoos on his face. That's what she want. And that's what she always primarily gonna want. You know what I mean? Maybe when she get older, she can't compete with the younger, fresher, tighter, better looking version of herself. So now she's like, oh shoot. But she still desires the same thing. She want a player. She want whatever it is that makes her itch and tingle. That's what she want. And Square, Russell Wilson, and Dr. Claude, I forgot this dude's name. The one with the glasses going in on black men and stuff. I forgot that dude's name. But anyways, the simp don't make her tingle. So what I'm saying is that it's really chaotic, man, because you have a culture that women make all the decisions so far as who they're going to, the biggest decision about in their lives is the man they're going to deal with. And she goes with whoever gives her the tingles and the good feel goods. So he don't give you the feel goods, go with the next guy. Oh, She want a bunch of dudes to make her feel good at the same time, same night, same bed. Oh, okay, yeah. Go, make you feel good, girl. And this is not sustainable. So she is an agent of her own chaos, man. And so that's the thing that a lot of these older women don't teach the younger women is that once you get out here in them streets, you know what I mean, and get ran through, it's going to be a big hole in her. See, a good woman will teach their daughters not to be like that. But, majority of American women, as the mother is, so is the daughter. So when you see these younger women acting like certain ways, it's because their mother done raised them or mal-raised them to be this way. And a lot of older women and older mothers be sabotaging their daughters and pimping them out. You know what I mean? You should teach your daughter something different. But, teach them how to wear certain tight clothes and get money out of this dude and go out here in the streets and see what you like and all of this. Pimping their daughter out to the game. Instead of teaching them what, decency and stuff. So, I don't know, man. That's one thing I just wanted to overview, man. That whole thing of mainly two things. The woman's worldview is predicated upon who she deal with and the circle she deal with. When the BAW, Black woman in America, she want the thug dude primarily, and she say black men are like this, black men are like. But the reality is that majority of black men is invisible to these chicks. Because what is, and it's the same thing with other women, if they whole thing is they want the top 20% of earners and all of this, then the rest of the men are invisible to her. They just kind of NPCs or something, man. You know what I mean? It's a robot. All right, just come pay these bills after I'm done. So just something I was thinking about, man. Just the whole concept, man. I'm just sitting back and enjoying watching these videos and seeing it in regular life. Like even today, I did it was a nice day today, about 70 degrees. And maybe 75, 80 degrees, that'd be cool for me, man. I don't really care to be in 85, 90, 95, humidity and all that. But today is about 72, something like that. Really nice. And I might go play some basketball or something, you know what I mean? But, in this kind of, I seen two women cutting the grass. One was on one of them big riding lawnmowers, and the other one had her pit bull chained to the back, and she up here cutting her grass with this little bitty push lawnmower. And I'm like, the other day I seen a black, these are two white chicks, but the other day I seen a black chick, older black chick, man, in her 60s, pushing a lawnmower. And I'm like, wow, man, now that's regular life I'm talking about. My regular everyday, daily. Now, when I look at this, I'm like, wow, man, these women could have had a man in their lives. You see what I mean? And this is the other thing, like, why would you... Some of these women still got men who want to be in their lives. You see what I mean? But there's one white chick I was looking at. But my whole point, all three of these, but one of the white chicks is kind of younger. But I'm like, man, you cutting your own grass. And this is more of a manly thing. Cut grass, you know what I mean? I like being out in the sun and stuff and doing yard work. I actually like that. But, a lot of these women either only dudes they deal with is the Chads and the Pookies. And these dudes is not, a lot of them don't know how to do nothing, man. Besides lay pipe and stir up drama. Lay pipe and stir up drama. Right? And argue and knock her down the stairs. Some of these chicks like being all this bad stuff happening to them. It gives her emotion. She's gravitates towards dysfunction and evil. And so Chad and Pookie's is magnets for the majority of women. You know what I mean? Because the majority of liberated women, where the father don't have no control over the situation. No guidance. She don't have to follow the guidance of no patriarchy. In a matriarchal construct, she gonna gravitate towards the Chads and Pookies. And Chads and Pookies is in and out of jail dudes, you know what I mean, and just come right, the bad boys come in, lay pipe and leave. You got other women. The more it's like the more degenerate you are as a man, the more women you're going to get, especially in our community. The more degenerate, more stupid, like, they want this. They want what they want, man. You know what I mean? They want some dude to cheat on them, for the most part. They want some dude to hit them with a left hook, throw it out a flight of stairs. You know what I mean? Now, hold on. Let me clarify that. I'm not saying do any of this stuff. But based on, people about who they are based on their fruits, what they do. And you see a pattern. These women consistently want in and out of jail thug dudes or bad boys. They consistently want D-boys. They consistently want... How do you know they want this stuff? Because this is what they always complain about. You complain about something that's completely within your power to avoid. Instead of choosing this dude, choose a simple regular dude. But the simple regular dude is not in her peripheral because she's not tingled for that dude. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these women complaining, and these men, I don't want to... What she say? What does chick say? And I don't want to be taking care of no man no more. And I don't want to... And he need to... she complained about men that have been inside of her and had a fun with her and just playing video games or whatever. And that's her realm. Because these are the men... Like, in this country, women have the choice, bro, of what men they gonna get. And this is what they choose. And then all they sit around and complain, he abused me, or all he do is sit and play video games, or he ain't got no job, or he a homo thug, or he on the down low, and he don't take care of his kids. This is all stuff she's gravitating to. So it's funny to sit and listen to these broads complain about the chaos that they have caused. Self-fulfilling prophecy. You destroyed your life by being out here on the carousel, specifically targeting and choosing the most degenerate dude that you get the tingles for. Oh, he tall. He got tattoos. Oh, he ain't out of jail. He tough. You choose this dude. And then your life is ruined because you brought in and invited ain't nothing dude. You brought in... It's like... It's like, man, and they say, well, men should watch out for red flag. Men don't have the choices that the women have. So a woman, like I said, to whom much is given, much is required. So these women got abundance of choice in America. They got crap loads of choice. And what do they choose? That's who they are. It ain't like a man a lot of times. She is fat, but man, I can't necessarily get another woman, you know what I mean? Yeah, I started in the gym trying to become better, but you know what I mean? Right now, you know what I mean? This is all I can get. So a man... A man primarily come from a position, in America specifically, more so come from a position of just kind of getting whatever he can, right? And whereas a woman come from the perspective, even if she is fat, she got an abundance of choice. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's a completely different dynamic. So because the woman has more choice, you know what I mean, and given the opportunity to choose her own destiny, etc., then she should be held to a higher standard. To whom much is given, much is required. Much choice and choices is given to the woman, so more is required of you. So now that you chose to have a degenerate dude that don't work, that beat you up and down the doggone stairs, don't take care of his kids, and is on the down low, you know what I mean? And you chose this dude. So how am I going to feel sorry for you? This is you. You got the abundance of choice. So then, I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying seeing these women really collapse. And, the beauty of social media is that you get to see these women telling their life stories and stuff, man, Like, I get on here, I talk about social media. I ain't talking about a person. I ain't putting, my brother did this and my wife did that. And like, dude, man, people are seeing this stuff. I talk my trash on here with this YouTube right here and talking generalities, you know what I mean? And kind of vague stuff, you know what I mean? Certain things specific, of course, but it's like they put their marriage details on there. And he put what'd she say? and he filed his paperwork first, and I filed mine, and we were in the courtroom, and like people ain't gonna look him up. Okay, your name is Tabitha, Williams or whatever. So now, like, people ain't gonna look up Tabitha. They know who you are. So now you basically telling your own personal business, and you telling his, and you basically character assassinating this dude. Yeah, like it's in levels to this. Yeah, you get on social media, do a few posts, and like here, this is my second social media, so I'm like, all right, I do some videos to encourage the brothers. But I ain't about to tell all my personal specific business that could be damaging, and to different people. But the certain people will, and it's good entertainment to see these women collapse like this. Funny. So she on there complaining, "You black man, you need." Or she complained, "Oh, he's moved on, and Greg has moved on with like you naming the dude," and so it's good and it's bad. In my opinion, it's good because you get to see her mental and spirit and mental collapse. Emotional collapse. Chicks be crying on the freaking TikTok and all this, talking about their husband went on and moved on, or crying because I'm tired of being a single mom. It's hard. Crying for somebody to come and save them and stuff. Literally with literal tears. It's like, dang, you ain't got nobody to talk to with all these simps and all your female friends. You can't sit and cry to them. I don't understand why people put their real emotions like that on the social media. No, women got a whole lot of options and stuff, man. But then I just thought about, I know there's one chick, she be in my regular life, man. This chick, whew, she be posting on social media like a lot of times per day, bro. And I stopped her feed. She joined me as a friend. She pursued me, but she had her feeds was popping up like, her posts and stuff would pop up too frequently. And I had to adjust my settings so that I don't want to see. I go on Facebook, put my posts, check out very few things. I'm out of there. Like with YouTube, I'll be on the tube though, checking stuff out. Because I like certain things. I would research certain things and watch, certain videos and stuff. What's going on in the world, the war with Ukraine, the war with Israel, and all this other stuff. I search different things. But so far as putting my personal business and crying, and that's another level, man. It's like a emotional breakdown. You know what I mean? Chicks be crying. This other chick, she had a surgery. She putting her, like the photos of the injured part of her body on the freaking. It's just like, well, why are you doing this? Why you want people to see your injured leg and the stitches, man? Like, this is gross, bro. Look. It's like, I don't that's messed up, bro. I don't know why women do this. That's messed up. But it's good entertainment, and number two, it's a good study of female nature and their mental state. And it's a great study of what happens of women really destroying themselves. She ain't got no instructions. She had it for self-destruction. And so I'm really enjoying these, but it's kind of irritating because it's the same story. And then you hear the woman, I don't know, my husband, and he just, and then you see she going through her divorce. She telling you like day by day or week by week, he filed his paperwork at the Wayne County, this and on Tuesday, and it's like, why? And here's the contract, not the contract. Here's the here's the divorce paperwork, and you see he signed it right here. It's like, why are you putting your specific personal information out there? I think it's a really big mental problem, bro. But I look at it like, hey, it is what it is. It's good to see the collapse of these women. You know what I mean? Their mental state deteriorate. Because all they done did is just been out here and destroying men's lives for the most part. This dude done invested in you, you know what I mean, so far as a marriage, and he wasn't giving you, what was it, Tia Mari. She wasn't feeling the tingles with him no more. Then she went out here in these here streets. You know what I mean? Now She, as I understand, she wanted to get back with her husband. You know what I mean? But hopefully this dude don't take this whole back, man. From the streets she cometh, into the streets she shall return. Let it go back to the nice streets, man. It's a lot for a man to invest and want to marry a chick, man. And this dude got millions of dollars in options. Man, don't take this whole back, man. You know what I mean? Don't get in your emotions. I forgot his name. Corey something, man. But Tia Mowry, some kind of TV show star. I remember that show back in the day, the twin sister. You know what I mean? It was all right. It was what it was. But yeah, man, that's what a matriarch, that's the feminism. See, these women don't want to get rid of their sexual liberation part of feminism. No. They just want to get rid of the daily working grind and mundane part of living and being, an adult. They want to get rid of that. You know what I mean? I want to go to my soft girl era. And so as long as she has some simps, which again, America produces broken male simps, whether he broke or got money, but mentally broken simps. And, with no integrity, no self-respect. And it creates these type of men. Men like us, we call a-holes because no, I ain't putting up with this. No, I ain't putting up with that. You gonna have to do this. You got to do that. But a simp, he like, okay. He just want, and she despises this man, but he serves a purpose, Just like the prostitute despises the tricks, but he serves a purpose to get that money. Zero difference. So just something I was thinking about, man. I think I covered everything, man. Just been thinking about that whole dynamic of her playing a victim. And it's just funny seeing these videos with these women being broken and their deterioration levels. It's funny to watch, man. But I can't sit there and watch that crap all the time. I'm like, all right, it's the same story. I'm tired of hearing you hoes crying and complaining. We're all the good men. You ain't good. So why would a good man, maybe God is keeping the good men from your stinking behind. You know what I mean? The real good men. Now, what they look at as good men is some dude that's going to be a simp and a sucker and come in and pay bills. You know what I mean? But somebody else get the thrills for free. You know what I mean? So I was just thinking about the cycle. You know what I mean? The cycle that takes place, man. She's young, good looking. Her mama put her on game to get out here in these here streets. She go out there, you need to enjoy yourself. She go out there and enjoy herself. In the black community, she don't pretty much ever get married till maybe in her 30s or 40s, for the most part. I mean, that's they're not really raised to be, wives. I mean, I'm talking about my own experience. I know it's not every woman, but you see a whole bunch of single black women. So the point is, her mom put her up on game to get out here and enjoy her liberation and experience. Don't get locked down. Experience what you want. Find out what you want, girl. So in finding out what she wants, she never finds what she wants because it's a carrot in front of her. And she always, what she wants this and that. She want a Lego block man, a dude with a 45-inch wiener who make in excess of 6 figures and who's 6'5" and who will submit to her, but be strong and powerful when she calls him up and allows him to be strong and powerful in certain spots. But she want a man who's masculine and will put her in her place. Like they said, what, Tupac with a tuxedo on or something, man, and a Harvard education, you know what I mean? These bros were Tupac. They were the thug, and they were because of all the different kind of dudes that they experienced. This dude was rich. This dude was tall. This dude was short, but he had a big wiener, right? This dude was short, but he had a masculine personality. So she was trying to piece together all these different dudes that she done had in her. You know what I mean? And so these different dudes' spirits is in this woman, you know what I mean? And they personalities. Oh, I remember him. This for him. Oh, he was tall. I remember he was skinny, but this and that. Oh yeah, he had a 6-pack abs. He was, he was not. The other dude didn't have that, but he had big muscles. Oh, the other dude, he had big money. So she got all these different experiences, bro, women is not, it's not formatted to be with multiple men, bro. Women is not formatted to be out here in these streets. And along with the freedom and liberation of the streets come, yeah, she can do whatever she want to do, but she gonna have holes in her, man. As I said before, a painted grave, man. So it's just something I was thinking about this stuff, man. And it is what it is, man. You know, she straight. She caused her own demise, man. She caused her own chaos. You know what I mean? And it, you know, so that's just something I was thinking about, man. Left her own devices, she gonna be a kid in a candy store, causing her own chaos, having cavities and diabetes and overweight. And that's what the American woman is, a Western woman is. She's a author of her own destruction. You know what I mean? So don't try to save her, man. You know what I mean? Yes, I mean, you know, if you hear, you know, she pursue you and she cool and she willing to bow down to help your life, you make your own decision. You know what I mean? But, you know, a lot of brothers make a decision to not deal with women at this time or just go overseas. You know what I mean? Deal with women in a more construct that's going to be more more fitting towards their masculine personalities. You know, I was thinking about Kenya, man. I was thinking about going to Kenya. You know what I mean? I was thinking about that. Any of y'all had any experiences with that? My friend told me about Tanzania. He married a Tanzanian wife. He was like, yeah, man, they way better than the black women over here, man. Way better. And I don't know if she lived here or I don't think he imported her, but they've been married for a number of years. I think a couple of decades or close. So she's mellow, black, real cool, mellow black chick, man. You know? So I'm happy for that dude. It really is really super cool. He kept it black, but he didn't keep it black American. I was talking to this one African chick, I forgot what country she was from, but she said she don't really like black American women and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, hey, you know, it's a different personality type, you know what I mean? But they know it's a difference. So yeah, it ain't all black women, man. It's a black American woman thing primarily. And it's so consistently and, you know, it's a reliable dysfunction. Like you can set your clock to it, you know, you set your timer to it, you know what I mean? But in general, that's just what I want to cover. Hopefully you brothers have found this video empowering and a few sisters sprinkled in here. Yeah, I hope you found it empowering and feel free to support the channel using the link in the description. And also if you want to email me, you can do that too. Pretty much, I think I covered everything. Peace.